Every business owner needs three things to succeed in this world. Number one is the constant lead generation system. This is a system that enables them to constantly get in contact with people that would one day buy their product. Number two is the qualifying system. The system that will enable them to prepare their prospects who have indicated interest and preparing them with proper education and nurturing system to get them ready to buy their product. And number three is the closing system. This is the system that helps these businesses deliver their product and services to their customers, who in turn pay them for the product and services. So this system guarantees the exchange of products and the exchange of cash. No matter where your business is, no matter the kind of business you run, whether it's a physical business, online business, whether it's a small business, whether it's a mega business, these three things are consistent with every business. For the past years of my life, I've spent time selling different kinds of products across the world. This includes selling physical products, digital products, and offering my services across the world. But I've consistently had this single problem that have been eating me up, this problem. The problem I've faced over the years was having a single place where I can generate these leads, nurture them and close them without having to use multiple tools, do a lot of things and involve a lot of human resources. And this problem has literally eaten me up so much through the years. I've also launched softwares and digital products across the world, but this problem is consistent. In fact, the last software launch I did currently has over 303,000 users across the world, and it's currently processing 7 figures every week in transaction. That's how powerful my launches has been. Building solutions have always been part of me, and this time I'm taking it to a whole new level. In 2021, I made the first attempt to launch this solution, but I had to stop. But now is the time. I am happy to announce that we have taken on the journey to building and simplifying lead generation, nurturing, and closing for businesses, and that journey has just gotten started. And we are starting this journey by launching Serlzo 1.0. With Serlzo 1.0, which is the first version, you can do the following. You can generate quality leads using our supersonic lead generation infrastructure, which we made it very easy for anybody to create, set up, and deploy almost immediately. And of course, with Serlzo 1.0, you can actually deploy our automation system and infrastructure for your business, where you can connect to your leads from the point of joining your list, the point of getting them ready to buy the product. And there are also a lot of in-betweens that we have added to make this experience whole and complete for you and your business. We've made the plans for this software very easy to access for different kind of businesses and the levels they are currently operating on. So we have the basic, we have the pro, and of course the ultimate plan for now, which is called the Serlzo plan. So for every business, for any level and for any revenue level you are on, there is a plan available and affordable and easy to use for your business. For us, building Serlzo is a journey. So while we continue building Serlzo, we will continuously provide updates, upgrades, and of course, improvements to the software as the day goes on. And in the coming months, we will be releasing, of course, Serlzo 1.5 and Serlzo 2.0, which is the mega launch. However, for now, I'm super excited for this, our progress thus far, and I'm super excited.
Hello, 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 hello. Awesome people. Welcome everyone. If you can hear me, put the live stream. Type I can hear you loud and clear. And I would also want you to comment where you are watching this video from. Let me know where you are watching this video from this night. Comment your state and your country. And super, super welcome to tonight's section. I want to be sure that my audio is live and you guys can hear me clear. Awesome, awesome. I can see you, Kelechi. I can see you all. Welcome. Now, I want you to give me your full attention. We have limited time, and this session is going to last probably just for 45 minutes. Extremely, I'm going to stick to time. So I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to miss out any part of this live stream at all. I don't want you to miss it by any means at all. All right. So I'll be looking at the live chat. We are going to get started immediately. Tonight we'll be looking straight into what we have for tonight. Of course, what we are going to be learning tonight is strictly. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's get it. What we have tonight is to strictly get started with Facebook ads, YouTube ads, sales funnel. Just a minute. Let me look up this thing. Sales funnel, and of course, we'll be covering automation process. All of the automation processes you know about, we're covering it in the course of this live stream. So I want you to stay with me all through this live stream, and then surely we'll get started. And then, I mean, it's going to be a roller coaster, a serious roller coaster. Okay. So stay with me briefly while we get started. I want to know your expectation for tonight's section. I'm not sure why this is here now. Okay. All right. I want to know your expectation for tonight's section. Let me know in the comment section what was your expectation. All right, let's get into it. I'm sure you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let's start up immediately. I'm not sure why this thing is coming up, so it's a bit distracting. A bit distracting. Mm, okay. Oh, I know what exactly it is. So tonight we'll be actually dealing with very crucial matters. We'll be dealing extremely with things that has to do with sales funnel, how to set up our sales funnel for our product. We'll first of all talk about the foundational truths. What are the foundational things we need to know? What are the basic things that we need to get off the way for us to really get started in building our entire sales system? So that's why tonight's section is going to start with sales funnel. All right. For every time you talk about sales funnel, you want to understand what sales funnel is and how we can build it out for our product. This training is going to last for 3 days. Today is the first day, and tomorrow is the second day, and Thursday by Friday, which is the last day, we'll be launching our lead funnel together. So ideally, what I want to show you in this sales masterclass is three things. I'm going to show you first of all how to build your funnel. I'm going to show you also how to send traffic using paid ads. All right, I'm going to teach you paid ads. It's not going to be organic. I've done a lot of training on organic before, so you can actually go and watch my organic trainings, right? And then ultimately, I'm going to show you how to automate it for money. Automation. So the goal is, can we build out a system that will give us money without us having to interface directly with it? Can we build out a system that will give us money without us interfacing directly with it? So how does this happen? I mean, I've spent the entire part of my life doing this every single time on the internet. How do we build out this thing from scratch? So let's start from the basic. I'm going to start from the cradle, the basic, and then walk you through the entire process. This night is going to last for about 45 minutes. Tomorrow again, 45 minutes. And on Friday, we'll close it. On Friday is going to be super amazing. Each day has its own thing to come in with. Let's get started. So step one, I'm going to teach you step by step. Step one is to identify your product. Now, this is very simple. Before jumping on this call with me, I already believe that everyone on this live stream with me has a product to sell. You have an idea of something to sell. It's very simple to pick out a product nowadays. If you don't know a product to sell, create your own. It could be a digital product. I've personally done a couple of videos on digital products. I'm focusing more on people that have product to sell. Even if it's not your product, it could be an affiliate product. But the ideal thing is that you as an individual already should know that you need a product to make money. All right, that's the first thing. So I want to believe you have your product. My ultimate goal this night is to take that product. It could be real estate, it could be affiliate product, it could be your own digital product, it could be your own e-commerce business, it could be any kind of product. My specific goal tonight is to show you step by step on how to now build out, first of all, your ultimate sales system, and then send traffic to it and make a lot of money from it by automating the entire process. So let's give it a bit of an insight. Second thing is, of course, we've already addressed the first thing. The second thing now is to develop. This is where our session will start today. Our customer journey. All right. Now, the part of developing your customer journey is very interesting. I won't even lie to you, because this is where, this is where we now design the entire architecture. Follow me carefully. We design the entire architecture of the product we are about to market from top to bottom, right? From bottom to top, rather. So, what's the first thing we do? The first thing we do is, if I have a product, let's talk about it. I'm going to talk about for different case scenario. Case scenario number one, case one is a real estate product. Follow me carefully. I will touch every form of product in this live session. Okay. You are selling a real estate product. Ideally, how do I get people to buy this product from me if I'm going to set up an entire marketing system? How do I make a lot of money selling real estate properties? Ideally, it starts from one step. The first step is, this is applicable for all products, is generate leads. I'm sure you're very familiar with it, but follow me carefully. I'm about to teach you something that you didn't even know that existed, right? The first part is generate leads, right? But the bigger question is, how do I now generate leads? Because if we generate leads, we can then nurture these leads. In the nurturing process is where we get them to know more about our product, and then we get to close them. Closing is where we get them to buy our product. Okay, I'm going to actually change the color of my pen so that you guys can actually see clearly. Let's use white. Cool. So if I can generate the leads, nurture these leads, and close them, then I can make money. But let's talk about the first step about generating leads. For real estate product, for e-commerce product, for digital products. Digital products includes all form of affiliate product, any kind of product you can think about. All right. Now, what do we do first? The first thing we have to do is to create, like I told you, our customer journey. Ideally, we'll do this. Look, follow me carefully. First step is customer interface. I'm going to be using some terms, right? I don't know, but I hope you probably get used to these terms. I'm a sales funnel guy, so I literally will just use the sales funnel terms, right? And I'm sure you guys will get it going forward. Is a customer interface. Customer interface is how we are going to meet our customer. This is going to be our web page, our landing page. All right. I'm sure you guys are familiar with landing page. Okay. Follow me carefully. Now, when we clear this part, which is where our customers are going to walk into, right? All of our customers are going to walk in through this system. This is where they will interface with us first. This is our landing page. Remember, before you sell a product to someone, you can't just see someone and say, hey, buy my product, and the person buys. We need to trap them out from the globe. We need to bring them out from the entire populace of human beings on this earth and isolate them into our own internal system. So think of it this way. There are millions of people. Look at it. Millions of people everywhere, millions of people. But in the midst of all of these people here, we only have few of this number. Out of the estimate of 10 billion people in the world, probably have 100 million, 10 million as your ideal customer, 1 million as your ideal customer, 2 million as your ideal customer. How can we bring them out from the entire population and put them into a system? We call it piping. We pipe them into a system where we can then own them, ownership. Follow me carefully, and market to them. Everything I teach you now is how you should be thinking as a business and product owner. My idea is to communicate to you in depthly how you need to begin to perceive your selling process. So follow me carefully, please. Pay close attention. So let's come back to here. The first thing we need to solve is solving the part of interfacing our customers with our landing page. Okay? Interfacing our customers with our landing page. So our landing page becomes the first point of contact. So what do we do in our landing page? Remember, in this masterclass, I will teach you how it works. I will build it with you, and then I will launch it with you. That's what I'm going to do in these 3 days. I will teach you how it works, build it with you, and launch it with you. So pay close attention. Understand this part first Because if you don't get it, there's no point of jumping to my screen and building all of these things out and helping you build your own. So follow me carefully. So the first point of call in generating lists is the interface, which of course we call the landing page. Now let's go back to that first step again. Let's draw it out again. This is our landing page, okay? Ideally on our landing page, of course, don't forget, this is our landing page. All right. Ideally, we have to interface our customer with things they like. Of course, we call it the lead magnet. Very familiar word. I'm sure you've heard of it a lot of times. And probably you've heard a lot of I've taught this myself a lot of times. So if you're watching my videos, probably have heard me talk about it. But this is not the interesting part. Follow me carefully. The part is, how do we now build out this landing page where we communicate our lead magnet? This lead magnet could be anything. It could be a free training, it could be an ebook, it could be access to a community, it could be access to a Telegram channel, access to any form of information. But remember, the ideal thing is to separate. There is what we call separation in chemistry, in fact, in every part of the human existence. There is always separation. There is black and white, there is purple and blue, there is XYZ. There is always going to be something and something that is against each other. There is male and female. There is that separation. So, but we need to separate them. The problem that most people have is that you think that when you take your content or your post and just post it on Facebook, people will buy your product. Post it on YouTube, make a video content on YouTube, people will buy your product. No, that's not true. The ideal first step you have to do is to isolate. How can I attract these people into a system where I can isolate them? Isolating them can be as basic as having them to subscribe to your YouTube channel, but that's not enough. In marketing, aside having them subscribing to your YouTube channel, we need their data. Data is power. Data is power. Follow me carefully. Data is power. What is this data? Data is their name. This is the only time you should be boastful that you have a pool of loyal followers and phone number. These three things. You probably have heard a lot of influencers say, hey, I lost my Instagram account of 1 million followers. What happens? Everybody walks away. They come back on Instagram, they are building from scratch. You go on Facebook and build your audience, 20,000 followers. One day Facebook remembers you, bans your account, poof, everybody goes home. Your followers continue to follow other people that are active. And they will just felicitate with you and say, hey, sorry, you lost your account. Sorry. And there is no way you have 100,000 followers on Facebook before that you open a new one now and 100,000 of them will come back to follow you. It is impossible. Right? So what now makes us a powerful marketer, powerful business owner? Your objective as a business owner is, I have to collect name, email, phone number of these people and store it. Because that's the first point of customer interfacing. Everything I share with you is both in every level of marketing, at the highest level, lowest level, mid-level, everywhere. Data is the gold. Data is the gold. Data is the gold. You run Facebook ads because we'll be running Facebook ads. I will show you how to run Facebook ads. The ideal thing about running Facebook ads, follow me carefully, is that when you run Facebook ads, you spend, let's say you spend, follow me closely, please, 5,000 naira per day on ads, which is one step. But if you run 5,000 ads per day, how many sales do you make if you are not collecting leads? So let's break it down for all business types. Business type number one, e-commerce. E-commerce business owners, you are selling product. One of the most powerful funnels. I'm going to teach this for e-commerce business owner. If you're an e-commerce business owner on the live stream, type e-commerce on the comment section. Type e-commerce. If you're into real estate, type real estate. If you sell your own digital product, type digital product. If you're an affiliate marketer, type affiliate marketer in the comment section. I want to see different businesses. If I didn't mention your business, just type it in the comment section. I want to know your business. Now, your thoughts now is you're already thinking, hey, I need to build out. If I see e-commerce, I see real estate. Ideally in your mind now, I need to build out my customer interface system. For real estate, guys, you can call it your investors. For digital product owner, of course, they are your leads. Currently now, I have there's one of my lists, right? I have a list, a particular list. That list is the community of people The mix of people that were my students between 2019 and 2021. There are about 30,000 plus in that list. These are the people that interface with my products between 2019 and 2021. I have that list till today, and that list still generates sales for me every single time. Every single time. Every single time. It generates sales for me every single time. You know why? Because imagine if I was depending that these people that will interface with me would rather follow me on Facebook. In fact, on Facebook, on my Facebook account alone, my personal Facebook account, I only have 14,000 followers there. I don't even care about the followers on Facebook. What I care more about is the volume of data I have behind the scene. I can pull in sales any single time. Because the power of a business doesn't lie on followers on Facebook. It lies on the customer data you have that you can market, that you can reach to. I can reach out to a lot of my customers in their DM directly now and sell them anything. Because customers don't buy because you post on Facebook. That doesn't negate that you shouldn't post on Facebook and social media. No. It proves that for you to build something that can scale beyond time, you're not looking at building a business. You can't be spending 5,000 per day on Facebook ads just to sell an immediate product of 10,000 naira or even if it's 70,000 naira. What of next 2 years? Will you keep running 5,000 naira ads to sell to the same people over and over? How about just having their data so that even if you're going to run ads again in the next 2 years, you are very, very sure that you have an audience already that will keep buying your product as you're even attracting more audience. So this boils down to the foundational truth. Follow me closely. Foundational truth is that we now have to build our customer interface. Follow me closer. If you're with me, drop a fire emoji in the comment section, but pay close attention. All right. Now, our customer interface. The customer interface is our landing page. Now, the bigger question for businesses now is for business owners. How can I build my customer interface? Of course, there are a lot of ways to it. You need to buy your hosting, set up your website, blah, 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 and then install a lot of plugins for people. So for some business owners, they already have their website, they already have their plugin, and they're very set it up already. You just to set up a lead page and put a form in it. But amazingly, that's why I really appreciate what the Serlzo team is doing right now. But I'm not going to give you guys access to that because I want you guys to stay to the end of this training. The end of this training is till next tomorrow. So we're not rushing it. We are going to build it together. But right now, you can build your landing page with your 4 minutes on Serlzo. But even if you go to your Serlzo account now, you will not see it. So I told the developers to hide that one. After this training, I will open it up for you guys. And then you can build out your own landing page. So you ideally don't need a website. You don't need a domain name. You don't need a hosting. For those who don't want to go all of those ways, you want something that you can create immediately and get it working immediately, you can actually do that on Serlzo. So we'll get to that part when we start building out. We'll start building out our pages from tomorrow. Okay, so don't worry about that. We'll get to that. If you're excited about this, type it Serlzo in the comment section. But let's continue right now. So we have agreed that our ideal first step is our landing page. Okay? And of course, you must, at this phase, you should already know this. You must collect their email, their phone number. This time, the power is on WhatsApp. Collect their WhatsApp number and then collect their name. Of course, you need their name. Why do you need their name? For personalization. Some of you on this live stream, you received an email from Serlzo and you must have seen your name in it. It was personalized to you. The emails you received for this live training, for those who read our emails, you will notice that it's all of the entire emails was coming from Serlzo platform. Everything. All right. So the advantage is that we already have a tool that we can use to achieve this together. So we'll be using the tool together. So don't worry about the tool. I have done the hard work with the entire Serlzo team to get to the tool. So thanks to the entire Serlzo team. Now, after you've done this, now look at where the marketing gets interesting. Because most times, as business owners and product owners, we just assume that we need to let's create a lead funnel, and let's put it out there We begin to share the link. Hey, sign up, sign up, sign up. No, that's not how to do it. What should you do? How should you do it to get it done right? There is a systematic process to it. There's a strategy to it. There is a flow to it. All right. Now that's what we're going to talk about in this live stream now. Follow me carefully. This is where it becomes interesting. When people feel this thing, what do we do afterwards? This is where we create what we call our sequence. In marketing terms, it's actually called autoresponder. I will explain this to you guys this night, so stay with me. It's called the autoresponder. So, what is autoresponder? Autoresponder is that message you automatically get when you fill a form. So this is how it works. Let's assumption. Let's take an assumption, right? Assumption, we want to sell an e-commerce product, a health. I'll probably address of product types. A health product, right? An e-commerce health product. Let's say, um, sorry for, I mean, I'm not a medical practitioner, but let's just say, a green tea, right? Green tea for weight loss, right? Green tea for weight loss, right? Now, this green tea for weight loss is our product. If I was going to sell this product, I would just run ad and put up the product in it, right? And then assume people are going to buy it. But this is a new order of e-commerce business. Follow me carefully. Follow me carefully. The funnel that is winning, that is scaling a lot of businesses, right? Now, this for e-commerce business. This is also applicable for anybody that sells physical product, any form of physical product. So from your Facebook ads, remember, of course, if you're completely a newbie, your Facebook ad is your traffic source. I'm just going to cover this, assuming that there are newbies on this call, right? Is your traffic source. Your traffic source is where you send a lot of people to your products. And remember, this is our interface, our customer interface, which is what we call the landing page, right? Now, when they get here, what do we actually tell them on this page? For example, a health product. So what we'll tell them is going to be something like, I'm going to give a very vague context, all right? A very straight, vague context to give every kind of product room to understand and apply, all right? Now, look at it. Are you with me? Good. You guys are still with me? All right, you guys are with me. Now, the thing we're going to do now is we're going to communicate the product, what the product does, all right? And then instead of saying buy the product, buying the product gives them access to just go to the payment and pay. But in Nigeria, e-commerce business already know with me that the process of buying product, paying for this product, are most times going to be pay on delivery, right? We call it POD, pay on delivery. E-commerce guys in the building, you guys know that, right? Of course they do. I was into e-commerce business, so I already know how this thing work, right? So POD, right? Now, if it is POD, it means that the customer will fill a form with their details so that you can deliver the product to them, right? Beautiful. Now, if this is true, follow me carefully. Follow me carefully. If this is true, it means that if a customer fills the form, instead of just waiting for, usually what e-commerce guys would do is, if the customer fills in their name, phone number, the amount or quantity of the product they want, their address, and all of those things, we'll now wait for our customer rep support to call them on phone and say, hello, you placed an order for an XYZ product. Where is your location? Let's deliver it for you. Now, instead of just doing just that, why your customer support role is important, the basic thing you need to do is to create your autoresponder. Now, what do you do with autoresponder? One, you send testimonials of people that have used your product. For example, imagine if I fill a form saying, buy my green tea, right? This green tea here, right? I fill a form and I say, buy my green tea, right? And then when I click it and I fill the form, hey, I want to buy it, I fill my details, and immediately, this is my health product. And immediately I do that, follow me carefully. And immediately I do that for my health product, I get a message on WhatsApp that says, Tim, XYZ green tea. Let's call that green tea. What do we call this? Our green tea. Mm, our green tea, let's call it Joe's green tea, right? Joe's green tea. Our green tea was used by Ada in July this year, and in 2 weeks, she lost 2 kg. I'm using this as an example, please. This is not true. I'm just using it as an example, please. Just the disclaimer so that people will know. Now, 2 weeks, and she lost 2 kg. You put a picture of Ijoma or Ada, and it delivers. After like 2 hours, another message triggers. This goes to their WhatsApp. This goes to their email. For very smart people, they can add an SMS that says, "Hey, thank you for your order. We are processing your order right now and it will be delivered to you." Now, after 2 hours, they receive another notification. Emeka just bought this product 2 days ago and he got XYZ results. 24 hours after, another testimony goes. What this does for you as a business owner is that while the customer is sleeping and still probably thinking, should I finally pay for this product? They've not paid. Or should I not pay? They become extremely convinced to buy your product. This is for e-commerce business owners. This is how it works. If you're an e-commerce person in the call, type e-commerce in the comment section. Now, time will fail me to go in depth because I need to touch a lot of other products on this call. But this is the basic fundamentals. So let's work the sequence. Sequence again for e-commerce business. They buy a product, you tell them, you do all of course, this is your sales page with all of your information, right? And basic information, data, how the product works, blah, blah, blah. And then the order form. Now, the magic happens with the order form. This is exactly what most businesses have. But the order form, you have to connect your order form to an AR. AR now is autoresponder. Get used to this if you are completely a newbie. All right. AR means autoresponder. So I will now create an autoresponder for it. Follow me carefully. That can go to email and WhatsApp. Most times, for e-commerce business owners, when your customer support calls this guy and say, "Hello, are you ready to buy a product?" They say, "Okay, yeah, I deliver on Friday." Most times, why a lot of people have what we call in e-commerce failed orders is because why they have a lot of failed orders is because there is no follow-up, adequate follow-up in terms of convincing follow-up. There's so much your customer support can do on the phone, so much, but there is also a limitation to it. They can't show proof of work. People like what they see. You put a picture of the customer that bought before and have seen results. You send a link to a video demo in their DM. They will be extremely convinced. Now, there's no time to scale this funnel, but I'm sure e-commerce guys got that. Now, let's talk about affiliate marketers. Now, for affiliate marketers, it's also applicable to any form of digital product. All right? Exactly applicable. Today is for us to understand the basics, and then we will build, and then we'll launch our ads. So relax. We'll have all of the time, actually. We have today, tomorrow, and next. So don't rush it. Make sure you understand what I'm sharing with you. After tonight's section, I'm going to give assignments to everyone on this call, and you're going to do that assignment and come back tomorrow with that assignment. All right? You do the assignment and come back tomorrow with that assignment. For those who are on this call, make sure you're ready. Of course, you are on the Telegram community. You can ask your questions later on with other business owners in the community and get updated with what you want to get updated with. But please make sure you pay attention to understand this. For affiliate marketers, you pick your product, of course. You create a lead magnet. A lead magnet could be a webinar. Webinars are the most surest form of lead magnets now. Excuse me, please. Webinars are like the most surest form of lead magnets, right? Because a lot of people are already tired with reading ebooks as lead magnets. It was way back as 2018, 2019. People were crazily into ebooks. And people just want to see how it works and get it done. Nobody wants to read all of the books. And most times you can't communicate. Imagine I was going to teach you every time teaching on this webinar right now in an ebook. I won't be able to say things the way I'm saying it in an ebook, right? So most times people prefer it on a video. So what do you do as an affiliate marketer, as a digital product owner? No matter the digital product you are selling, even if the ultimate digital product you are selling is an ebook, even if the digital product you are selling is a course, your own digital course, mentorship program, community as whatever it is that is digital, right? The first thing is to do a webinar that focuses on walkthrough, right? A walkthrough video. I have a couple of examples of my webinars I've done. The last major webinar I did was with my associate partner. It was a real estate webinar. I don't know if some of you saw that webinar, shared it. That webinar was where we train people on how to get started with their real estate business and then walk them through on how to get started. And of course, at the end of the webinar, we sold them our real estate program. We have a real estate course for them, right? Now, how does that work? People fill the form, join the webinar, watch the webinar, buys the product. It's way easy to work that way. So let me break it down for you. So your customer coming from Facebook ads enters your interface. Remember, your interface is your landing page. All right. And on your landing page, you're going to make the bold promise. I want to show you a video. I want to send you access to a webinar video that teaches you X, Y, Z. You have to spell out what they are going to learn in the webinar video. Straight up. Spell it out. Fill this form and get access to the webinar. Fill this form and join the training. It could be an evergreen webinar. For those who don't know what evergreen webinar is a webinar that at any point in time, your customer fills the form. That's when this webinar starts for them. They get to watch it in real time. Like, so if someone fills the form by 12, they can stream their own webinar by that time. If someone joins by 7, same video. It's called evergreen. All right. But if it's a video, for example, a webinar that has a specific dates, right? Let's say, for example, this webinar, if this webinar was supposed to be a paid program, I'll tell you, join this webinar. And then after joining this webinar, you come to the webinar like you have come right now. I give you a walkthrough. And at the end of the webinar, I now sell you my ultimate product. Remember, please, that the goal of all of this is to actually make a sale. All right. We are trying to make sales here. We are not trying to waste our time. So to make that sale, we have to walk our customers through this journey. So they fill a form, then they get to our webinar page and watch the video. If it's not a webinar, it could be on a WhatsApp community. For those who do WhatsApp training, this is most applicable for a lot of affiliate marketers. They do a lot of WhatsApp training, right? For most advanced, me personally, I don't do WhatsApp training. I don't do it. I do my live webinar. Join me and watch me live. And I teach what I want to teach you. If I have something to give you to get after the program, I give it to you. Right? But for some persons, they do WhatsApp training. So they fill the form, they join your WhatsApp training. Amazingly, things can happen in between. This is where, remember, the automation, the AR is happening in between these two places. Once the person fills the form, the AR is activated. And then the ultimate webinar happens. So imagine this. Let me tell you what the AR, that's the autoresponder, does. Follow me carefully. Please. Someone is asking me, does WhatsApp ad work? I'll take questions. Yes, all of these things work, but just hold on. Pay attention first so that you don't miss it. Now, a customer is this guy. Listen to what really happens behind the hood, right? This is under the hood of marketing. Like I told you guys, some of the things I will teach you here is an entire course. People pay a lot of money to learn all of these things, but I'm teaching you guys straight to the point, and I want to walk you through. I want every business owner that joins this webinar today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow to have results. I'm going all out to teach you guys all this. All right, so please give me your full attention. Now, a customer who is your ideal customer, this is your ideal customer. He comes into your system and then stumbles upon your lead funnel, your interface, of course. And you're promising them, for example, let's say you're selling them, what do we sell to this guy? What digital product do we sell to this guy? Let's say you're selling a Facebook ad course. An ad course, right? On Facebook ads. And on this link, we tell them we want to show them how they can generate their first $1,000 using Facebook ads. $1,000 in profit using Facebook ads, right? And then they're going to watch how I have done it. and then how they can apply it. So they fill the form and then they go watch the webinar video. Now, if it's an evergreen webinar, they're going to watch it in isolation. You don't know what's happening. This is the automation part. I'll teach you guys automation. That's the last part of our training. But they go to watch the video, but you are not there with them. What we actually want to do is that for every customer that goes through this process, we pipe them into a system that talks to them and positions their mind right. Because there is high level of indecision. Follow me carefully. There's always going to be a probability of indecision. It's people's mind. So we then activate the AR. The AR does the proof of work, ideally the proof of work strategy. What does this do? It helps us cushion their decision. So we now sequence here, we sequence messages. You can say day one, once they fill that form, or 2 hours after they fill that form, send them this message. Now, the beautiful thing is that this message should be sent via their email, via their WhatsApp. These two channels are so powerful. Engage these two channels every single time. Engage it via their email, via their WhatsApp, via their email, via their WhatsApp. Day one, it sends them a message. Now, what would be the content of these messages? I'm sure some people might be asking, right? Excuse me, guys. Let me just drink water. What would be, follow me carefully now, what would be the content of these messages? Some people call this sequence of messages pre-sale content. Pre-sale content, of course, are those content or messages you send to your ideal customer before they buy your product. And of course, we have the post-sale content. After they have gotten your product, you can then upsell them. That one I'll teach you guys by the third day of this training. Just follow me carefully. We create another sequence. You can say 6 hours later, send them another message. So what should be the content? It could be testimonials of people that have used your product. Follow me carefully. It could be possible results they can get. Testimonials are always like the key thing. It could be explanation, illustrative. Follow me carefully. Illustrative explanations. Illustrative explanations to your product. Testimonials, possible results, illustrative explanations to your product. I hope you're writing these things down on your notepad, please. Now you arrange it. I'll show you guys examples of all of these things. So imagine this. Someone wants to watch your webinar. This is for digital product owners, right? And the first message they get is a message that explains what they will learn in their in the webinar. This is before the webinar. So illustrative example. In this webinar, I'm going to share my 5 P's experience, for example, with you. You explain it, you'll explain it, explain it, explain it, explain it, explain it, explain it. And then you send. Now, all of these messages we are talking about here will not be sent one by one to all of these people. You set it and it automates. That's the exact reason why we will be using Serlzo for this sprint. Don't forget, when we get to the part of practical, I will be building it out for you guys. You'll be seeing me do it. So all of these things, don't worry about, hey, what will I use and achieve this? Every of these things is already on Serlzo. So we'll use Serlzo to do it. So don't worry about it. Okay? Just follow me through. All right? Now, this sequence of messages help these people make decisions to ultimately buying your product. So, and then you begin to pitch more about your products to them. Having established thus far, we've been able to cover the basic part. Our interface. We've been able to cover our AR. And then from our AR, we've been able to cover to our sales. This is where we make the money. Now, it moves this way, it moves this way. This is the guy that helps address the problem of indecision so that we don't waste money running ads, sending traffic to this page, and having little. So, most times, people can walk straight into your interface, which is your landing page, and go straight to buying your product. Is very possible. But the ratio of that can actually be ratio 1 to 9 or ratio 1 to 20 or even ratio 1 to 50. That means one person out of 50 people will be the one that will directly just they join your lead page, see what you are talking about, and buy. But how can we make the most out of the entire process? Since you have already solved the problem of collecting their information, which is what we need, entirely we need this. But overall, how do we market to these people and make sure they buy? So this is the entire system. This is applicable for digital products, for even real estate businesses. Now, the difference for each product, even for e-commerce business, the singular difference is the pattern of the interface. All right. The pattern. What should be on the interface? Please, emphasis my interface here. Jesus. Excuse me, God. The interface here is our landing page, right? Some people call it the opt-in page. I will show you guys this in practical. Don't worry. So I just want to teach so that you understand the fundamentals. Okay, you understand the fundamentals. So the difference is the interface, what you will communicate. So for different products, it's going to be different communication. Digital product is best you use webinars. Highly recommended. You can use other forms. You can use ebooks. You can use community access. That's okay. But highly recommended is webinar video, live training. And your live training could just be 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 25 minutes. It's supposed to be a walkthrough, not a full-blown teaching, right? A walkthrough that explains the need for your product. All right. Now, for real estate business owners, it's going to be the information that your investors want. I've done a special webinar for real estate people sometime last month or last month. I think it's last month, right? We're in a new month, right? So, but ideally, your proposition of the content that these people will see ideally first is going to be different. So, what we've achieved now, let's go back to the beginning of our class. Remember when I started this class, I said you build your funnel, we automate it, then we send ads. Okay? But I still looking at building our funnel. This is where we are still at. And I started again by saying that we have to identify our product, which of course you should have identified by now. You should have a product you're about to sell. In your mind, you know I'm going to sell this, right? And then we've been able to establish that the first step is that we must generate our, and generation of our lead means that we have to have our interface. The nurturing is where the AI comes in, which is the autoresponder. And then the closing happens thereafter. And I've been able to also establish that the customer interface is where we collect their information. We have to show them something interesting. And then we've been able to walk through the data we have to collect, which is their name, their email, and their WhatsApp number. Why we need to collect this is so that even after Facebook ads, we have finished spending all the money we want to spend on running Facebook ads, right? Or an Instagram ad. We now have a data of people that we can continue following up until they buy our products. Now, we've talked about what tool can we use to achieve all of this. I mean, Serlzo will do that for us, so we don't need to worry and start looking for tools to do that. I will show you guys how to use Serlzo to do that. Now, that is a quick walkthrough of everything I've showed you guys today. Now, let's talk about the action points, and then I will give you an assignment, and tomorrow we'll then focus on building this thing out. Okay? Let's look at the action points for tonight's class. I told you my class today is going to be 45 minutes. I've spoken for about 40 minutes now. There about 42 minutes or thereabout. The next 3 minutes I'll wrap up, and then we go on and come back tomorrow. I don't want to bore you with the class, so my class is going to be straight to the point. I teach you, give you action points, give you assignment. You come back tomorrow for it. Okay? Now, action points. Action point is One, you have to identify your product. Okay, let's call it product identification. What is the ultimate thing you are selling? The ultimate offer. What is that ultimate offer that you are going to sell? What is it? So, in this context, what is the price? My product is, for example, a $20 product. My product solves the problem. You list out the problems it solves. All right, the solutions that your product solve. You list them out. That's product identification. All right, action plan. This is what you have to do. Hash two. Remember, I will say it one more time. I feel like somebody did not hear me. Please listen. Oh, product identification, the price of your product, and the solutions your products provide. So, of course, when you're talking about solution, you have to reference the problem that the solution. I mean, for the solution to make sense, you have to reference the problem, right? So you do that to identify your product. Of course, by now you know that product is either physical, digital, or or is a service. It might be a service, right? It might not be either of the two. It may just be a service. Now, when you are done doing that, you have to then create your customer interface. Now, we are not building it out yet. We are not building the web page. That's why I want you to pay close attention. Pay close attention now to these action points, please. Now, our creating our customer interface, which is our landing page. Why I'm saying customer interface is so that you will know it is where your customer will interface with you for the very first time. And you can't afford to screw it up. You have to be your best here. You have to give them what they really want to have. You can't afford to mess it up. All right. So here comprises of three major elements. Follow this part. Now I'm doing a full action plan game now. Number one is your headline. Don't get it complicated. Number two is your sub headline. I would always tell people I am one of those marketers that will tell you straight up the main things that get you the results. There are a lot of things out there. Do this one, do this one, do this one. That's not me. I like to focus on what gives the results, and I stay on it. So on your landing page, your headline clearly spelled out. Your sub headline. Most times you have to add a graphics. This is actually or a video. This is actually a booster. It's not a must-have, but it's a booster. A booster in the sense of it will help you now communicate the idea of what you want your customers to do on your interface, on your landing page, what you want them to do. Because this this interface I'm talking about is going for. I'm just going to say this for those who are basically newbies. It's going to have a URL. It's going to be something like serlzo.com slash me, for example, right? When I create my Facebook ads, this is the URL I'll put. When people click on my ads, they'll come to this page. So I have my headline, I have my sub headline, I have my graphics, which could be a video or an image that explains the concept. All right, that explains the concept. Please, guys, pay attention. And then I have my CTA. My CTA here we should open up a form, or I could just directly put the form inside the page. My CTA here should open the form, and the form here should have a field for their email, their phone number, and their name. Okay? Now, this is action plan 2. So, what should be the headline? The headline now, follow me carefully. The headline now, let's address that, is a clear statement that triggers. This is one of the best definitions you see. Curiosity. So it triggers curiosity. So, for example, what would I tell someone that is meeting me for the very first time to make them curious about everything else I'm going to tell them? It could be a question, it could be a bold statement. How I did $500,000 using this Facebook ad strategy. That's if it is true. That's a bold call out, and it creates curiosity. The question will now be how? How did you do it? And then they now get to read your sub headline. I gave you an example now, right? Sub headline. Now, your sub headline is to explain the headline and give context to it. Don't screw this part up. I want you to follow through. All right. This is for digital products. For e-commerce products, this strategy works. There, I've seen there is a product. The last product I sold, this is a side talk. The last product I sold as an e-commerce person, I use a, a crazy strategy. The strategy was you buy my product, I take your personal information, and I send you a follow-up message and upsell you products. Right? I did that. Now, one of the businesses right now that uses Serlzo, an e-commerce business is right now that uses Serlzo, and the person is in Ghana, and the person is really making a lot of sales. Really, these things I can't call out the people because these are businesses, but I see these things. Now, this business owner sells a health product, and because of how sensitive the health product is, because Facebook will always want to ban your account if you sell some very sensitive health product, and if you really want to communicate a product terms where you have to use some unnecessary words, right? Right. So, but what the person does is try as much as possible, try it as much as possible to use basic words and make them to click a button and fill a form. He attracts them with what will excite them. They okay, let me see what's inside. Immediately you feel that thing. That's what he needs. The rest of the sales letter and message is sent to your DM, and he can then tell you word to word how the product works, every word he wants to use, and sales keep dropping in. Okay, but like I said, the subheadline is to explain the headline in basic terms. So for back to that, my example, how I did 500,000 naira in profit using a particular Facebook ad strategy. I'm going to share my 5-step framework that I use to achieve these results for myself in 30 days and how you can use it for yourself. That applies as my subheadline. Now the picture goes here, flyer or whatever, and then something says click to watch the video. That's the CTA. Sorry, I'm I'm not writing it so clear. So let me be nice. Let me be nice. Let me be nice. The CTA, right? I'm actually going to make a proper sketch. Okay, let me make a better sketch so that you guys get to see this thing properly. Okay. So my headline goes here so that you visualize it. This is the greatest and powerful landing page templates I'm giving you guys. One of the greatest landing page templates that gives the best of the results. This is my headline. Then my sub headline goes here. And then optionally, but for a booster, we add a video or we add a picture. And then we then add the CTA, which is click to watch. Okay. They click this form, they click this button, a form comes up, they fill their information, write their name, email, and phone number, and then Viola, everything gets started. Now, this is action plan 2. Action plan 3. Are you with me? If you're with me, drop a fire emoji in the comment section. If you're with me, drop a fire emoji in the comment section. Let me be sure you guys are with me. I'm seeing a lot of comments. Woo! All right. Hash tax 3. Create my auto responder sequence. Okay. Step 3, create autoresponder sequence. That's what we have to do in step 3, right? Are you with me now? Yeah. Yeah. So we create our autoresponder sequence. We should be at least 5 message deep. Now, this 5 message deep should be triggered once they fill your form. So it means that I'm going to have message one. Now I'm going to have it in two forms, for email, for WhatsApp. Message one, message one. This one I can say 2 hours after they join. In fact, there should be the first message should be immediately. It's always good to send immediately. Immediately they join. Message two. So why these two will vary is because you have to communicate differently. The way you chat people on your WhatsApp is not the way you chat with them on face on their email. If I'm going to send out an email now, the way I write is not exactly the way I will always write it in your WhatsApp. Okay. So WhatsApp is a bit more casual. For example, email, you have to put the closure, the intro, the subject, a lot of things are happening in the email. WhatsApp, it literally could be as cold as a regular chat with the person, right? So you craft it. Remember, 5 message deep is the minimum. Is the minimum. 5 message deep is the minimum. That's the action plan 3. All right. Action plan 3. Action plan 1, action plan 2, and action plan 3. Okay. Now, what is action plan? Now, create your DL sales copy slash message. Sorry, I'm not really writing very well. So, sorry, this is not like my handwriting. For those who are like, is it this guy's handwriting? This is not like my handwriting. I'm not really writing very well. The pad I'm using to teach is not properly positioned, so I'm not writing well. Disclaimer. So, but creating your DRSS copy, that's like the action plan 4. What does that mean? What it means is that you have to create one single message that has everything plus one hot testimonial of your product. Now, your last message on #3 on action plan 3, your last message, whether is you can actually do deep as message 10. Now, your message 10 actually could be a goodbye message. Goodbye message, like, I'm not going to tell you about this product again. I feel like you're not interested. I'm sorry, I'm not going to bug you again, and I'm walking away. That kind of goodbye message, right? So the person feels like, oh, this guy has been talking about this product all this while, and now I don't get to buy it. It's going away. It's psychological effect. So that's like your last message. I've given you an info on that. Info. I mean, for those who got that, right? So single message that has this is going to be your banger message. Okay. The amazing thing is that even after promoting to your list, you can still promote to them the same offer after a particular period. You can still re-rank it. So, and that doesn't mean you shouldn't send that broadcast. You can only send that broadcast later on to your list. But this is from the point they come in as the thing the hot. You want to really get them to buy your product, right? Pardon me for that vernacular. Okay, so but that's the action plan 4. Now let's get into the other part. Your assignment. If you're ready for my assignment, type assignment. Now you're going to do this assignment for me and come with it tomorrow for the tomorrow's class. Tomorrow is, I'm not going to write, I'm going to be building. I won't be writing all this, I'm writing tomorrow. In fact, I won't be using my pad to teach tomorrow. I'll be using this bigger screen here because I'll be building out. If you are excited, type assignment. If you want my assignment, if you don't want my assignment, type no assignment. No assignment. Type no assignment. Don't give me assignment. But if you want my assignment, type assignment. Assignment. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. You all want my assignment? This is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute. First of all, remember, you have to do my assignment. I didn't say you should type. Come on, guys. I said type assignment. Remember, you have to do my assignment before showing up tomorrow. So take down my assignment and be serious with it. I want you to get the result. That's why I'm going all the way out to do all of this, right? So do not miss it. Do not miss it. Okay, so let's do it. Assignment. Okay, you guys are ready for the assignment. Beautiful. Assignment number one. I'm going to give you strategic assignment. Everybody. For the purposes of this class and for what we want to achieve tomorrow, you have to complete all the assignment. Assignment number one, write your product identification. Develop your product identification copy. That's action plan one. Okay, that's the first thing you have to do for me. Action plan two is your second assignment. Action plan three is your third assignment. So I'm going to walk you through again. Action plan one, assignment number one is product identification. In your product identification, I want you to write down the price of your product. I want you to write down the solutions of your product. Of course, the type of your product should be defined, whether it's an ebook, a course, or whatever it is. Of course, identification means, of course, the name should be also included. Right? Assignment number two is create your customer interface. You saw how I did my own customer interface. You have to sketch it and expand it. Let me show you an example. Customer interface, that's your landing page. You're going to sketch it on your book. You're going to sketch it on your book, actually. Right? You draw it, headline, subheadline. You put the image or video, whatever file is there. Put your CTA, right? And then you come by the side, headline. You create your headline. To create your headline is simple. Guys, I strongly believe everybody on this call, you guys are very smart people. So I don't want to hear someone that will come and say, I don't know how to create my headline. No, don't do that. I already taught you in this video how to do that. So create your headline. Anyway, still do it. Right? If it's your first time, of course, there is always a first time to everything. The headline you're going to create might not be exactly as good as the one I'll create because I have probably more experience, right? So it's fine. But just follow what I told you to do and do it. Create your sub headline. You write it though. You write it and don't write headline and just leave it. You write the sub headline and explain and write what should be in your sub headline for your customer landing page, for your opt-in page. And then you tell me your choice. Are you using a video on your landing page to explain? Hey, video like, hey, welcome to this page. In this page, this is where you get to fill a form where I'm going to send you access to my webinar video. I'm going to send you access to this product. Or for e-commerce guys, I want to show you how all of this product works, how this product is changing lives and helping people lose weight for our green tea weight loss product, right? I want you to click this link below and I'm going to send this product to you. And I want you to just pay the shipping price and XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Anything you want to say, actually. That's your video. They click the form and they get to submit it. Submit their information. Okay? Assignment number 3. Are you still with me? Assignment number 3 is creating your AR. Write at least 5 message sequence. 5 for email, 5 for WhatsApp. 5 message sequence, 5 for email, 5 for WhatsApp. Okay? 5 for email, 5 for minimum. You can actually do 10. The minimum I'm telling you to do is 5. Minimum. That's minimum should be for people that I don't want to say lazy, but I'm telling you guys to do up to 10. So be good. Write it. Now, for those who are completely 100% new to all of this thing and you don't even know what to write in it, just Google it. Go to ChatGPT and type, hey, I have this product and I want to write 10 pre-message pre-sales letter to these people, right? Give me suggestion. ChatGPT will give you ideas. Then you use it. Don't copy it and like that. Oh, ChatGPT just will give you the ideas and context. Okay, you read it and then develop your own. With all of the technologies available now, nobody should ever say, I don't know how to do anything. Don't ever say it. If you say it, I will. All right, so that's number 3, right? So number 4, assignment. Are you with me? Now this number 4 assignment is very important. I'm trying to get something. Where is that number 4? Yeah. This number 4 assignment is extremely very important. Number 4 assignment is a must. All of them are a must, but this one is a must. Create your Serlzo account. Please, Serlzo is spelled as SERLZO.com. Yeah, www to a. Go to Serlzo.com. The link is on the description of this video. Anywhere you're watching this video, go right there and create an account because we'll be using it to build out tomorrow. All of this things you're going to do, I will show you how to now put it, build it up, and then we'll do automation, and then we'll now run ads to it. It's practical. I'm not doing this 3 days session to just come and talk, and you guys will go. No, I've passed all of those talking stage. We are now in a serious relationship, right? We are past talking stages now. Let's do action. So create your Serlzo account. I recommend everybody on this call get your at least pay for a basic plan before tomorrow's session. Pay for a basic plan. We have our page editor available. It's not yet live. I told them not to put it there. All right. I told them not to put it there because I don't want you to see it yet. But for everybody that will activate the account, I will make sure that you have the page builder in your account. I will make sure you have it. Only for those that will activate between now and tomorrow. At least go and activate the basic plan. It's just 10,000 naira for Nigerians. Non-Nigerians is $10. We have multiple currencies. It's the barest minimum. If you're like me, I'm going to actually get the highest plan. The highest plan is 50,000. The middle plan is 25,000. For me, I'm going to get the highest plan because I'm teaching you, I'm doing exactly what I'm teaching you. I'll get the highest plan myself. So go and get a plan, activate it because we'll use it tomorrow. We'll use it tomorrow. So as I'm demonstrating, you're also seeing it because if you just create your account and you don't activate a plan, every time I'll be showing you won't see it. You won't see it. Okay? So that's your assignment number 4. Creating an account on Serlzo will take you less than 2 minutes. So just create it, activate it, and then join me tomorrow. Tomorrow again, we go by this time, 8 p.m. If it might likely be 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. So whichever one, we'll communicate in the Telegram group, right? We all are in the Telegram group. We'll communicate you. I'll take few questions. But hope you guys will do all of the assignment. I hope you guys are going to, if you're going to do all of the assignment, type yes in the comment section. If you're going to do all of these assignments, all of them, including number 4, do it. Type yes in the comment section. Everybody, Type yes in the comment section. Then for those who have questions, I'm going to take in the questions right now. I'm going to take in the questions right now. See, I came up. I should have said, if you guys learned something, say thank you, Joshua. Well, I'm literally going to tell you people tell me thank you again, but there's no need. I mean, what the friends for? We are all in a relationship together now. Now we are together. We have passed the talking stage, right? Tomorrow we get into action. So I hope our relationship will last long, guys. Yeah, because I'll always be here to teach you guys and walk you through, right? So that's an advantage of being in the Serlzo community. Okay. I mean, this is the best time to say, give me, let's everybody drop your offering time. But I want to take in questions, right? Basically. And remember, please, everybody do your assignment. Do it. Go and get this night, go and get a plan. Go get a plan now. Do it this night. By tomorrow, I'll start activating the page editors. I'll activate to only those that have an active plan. So if you don't subscribe before that tomorrow class and you don't get to see the page builder, don't come and say, hey, Joshua, I don't have it. I will not listen to you. All right. So go now and do it. After this call, the first thing you should do is start from assignment 4. Create your account. Smell it. Serlzo is really beautiful. It's very beautiful. I'm showing you now. Look at it. Serlzo is very beautiful. Create your account, straight up. There's no wasting of time. Very simple to do. So everybody go create your account, activate it, and join me tomorrow. Any question? I have 2 minutes to take question. I've taught over 1 hour now. Okay, so let's end it here. Tomorrow we begin. I actually taught for like 50 minutes today, and then I took time to explain the assignments for you people. And then, that's what took the greater time. Okay, since you guys are still typing your question, okay, I'm seeing this question now. Sorry, I'm just saying it now. What kind of lead magnet can I use for a service provider? What service do you provide? What service do you provide? What service do you provide? Let me know the service you provide because it's relative based on services. Okay, if you guys enjoyed this session, please show me some love in the comment section. I want to see some love in the comment section. So what you guys are going to do for me and for the Serlzo community, right? We are together now. Like I said, we are in a relationship together now, right? We're in a business relationship, right? So what you're going to do for me right now is you're going to help me take a screenshot of this live call that we are having right now on your phone. Or if you are watching this on your laptop, you can use your phone and take a snapshot, right? Somebody is asking, where can I go to create a Serlzo account? I'm going to answer that right now. I'm going to type out where you can go and create it, actually. Now, for those who are watching this video on their laptop, please do me please. Take a picture of this live call. Go on Facebook. Go on Twitter. Go on Instagram. Go on Instagram. Okay? And post it and tell me how excited you are. Tag me on Twitter, tag me on Instagram, and tag Serlzo. Tag Serlzo. Serlzo. Tag Serlzo. My handle Joshua C. And tell me how excited and how happy you are if you were excited. I'm sure you guys were excited, right? All right. I'm sure you guys were excited, right? Now go there and show me. For those who are asking, how do I create my account? Go to www.sel. I need to write this in capital letter because people used to think that guy right there is an I, but it's not an I. It's L. Okay. So go on Facebook. Take a picture now, everybody. Let's do it together. Take a snapshot. Let's do it together. Take a snapshot. And then let's go. You post it after this call. Let me know how you feel on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Make that post. Share it. All right. Tag Serlzo and use hashtag Serlzo community. Use hashtag Serlzo community. Use hashtag Serlzo community. Now remember one more time. Okay, somebody's asking a question. I offer digital marketing services in Ghana. Okay, I have a Ghana person here who offers digital marketing services, and he's asking what kind of lead magnets do I use? Digital marketing services. Top of my head right now, you're going to create case studies of people you have helped with digital marketing and the success ratio. So let's say you helped my business, for example. You say how Joshua's business did extra 200,000 naira or $200 or $1,000 or whatever dollars using my marketing strategy. That's the case study. All right, using my marketing strategy, and then fill this form to see what I did for them and how you can do it for your business, and then get the same kind of results. So they fill the form, and then that should be a walkthrough video where you show them what you did for that XYZ business, and then getting them to say, okay, I can do this for you for your business too. So let's jump on a call, book your slot, pay for this, pay for that. That's it. So you can modify this, customize it for your business. Okay, so everybody create your account on Serlzo.com because tomorrow is practicals. There's no time to waste. After we build out our pages and process tomorrow, then on Friday we run ads to it. You can't come to my ad class without having your entire process done. Oh. We'll build out everything. So don't you, in fact, there will be a screening because the assignment I will give tomorrow will require you to share your Serlzo link, the Serlzo link to your page, the Serlzo link to your page for your lead funnel, your interface. You share the link. That if you have your link, then you can join my Facebook ad class. So make sure you come there. The video, you can just comment on the video that you add there. But when I'll be building it tomorrow, I will show you how to add your video. Okay? Yep. How do you make it clickable? Someone is asking, how do I make the CTA clickable? You make it clickable when we build it out tomorrow. Tomorrow. So if you make that post, tag me on Twitter. I will be retweeting for everybody that tags me on Twitter. And tag Serlzo, don't forget. And use the hashtag Serlzo Community. Serlzo Community. That's your hashtag. Your hashtag is Serlzo Community. Okay? By all means possible, don't miss tomorrow's service. It's going to be like a crusade, a healing service. Don't miss it. Yes, you can create multiple landing pages on Serlzo. If you activate your account this night, I would really, for you to create multiple pages, a lot of pages like 5, 10, 20, you should be using the Pro plan. So make sure you are subscribing for the Pro plan at least. Or if I'm you, I'll go for the highest plan, the Serlzona plan, because it has a lot more features. But if you know you're just going to create one, you can actually just start with the basic. But if, of course, tomorrow I'll be building out many. I'll be building out for different businesses. I'll build that for e-commerce, for different digital products, real estate too. So if I'm you, I will go and pay for the Pro plan. It's your own for your business. Your Serlzo account is for your business. You need it. You actually just need it. Everybody on this call, you need it. So go and create it so that tomorrow class, you can actively participate right. So that tomorrow, not when I'm teaching. In fact, do it this night so that you have time to look around Serlzo and, smell it, touch it, touch here and there on Serlzo, get used to it, familiarize yourself with it so that tomorrow class, you know what I'm doing. Okay? So that tomorrow class, you know what I'm doing. Please. Everybody go. All right? Make sure to do that assignment. Very important. Any other question? I'm taking questions now. Taking questions now. All right. While you guys are here with me, I'm going to walk you guys through something amazing. Sit tight and watch this.
Every business owner needs 3 things to succeed in this world. Number 1 is the constant lead generation system. This is a system that enables them to constantly get in contact with people that would one day buy their product. Number 2 is the qualifying system. The system that will enable them to prepare their prospects who have indicated interest and preparing them with proper education and nurturing system to get them ready to buy their product. And number 3 is the closing system. This is the system that helps these businesses deliver their product and services to their customers who in turn pay them for the product and services. So this system guarantees the exchange of products and the exchange of cash. No matter where your business is, no matter the kind of business you run, whether it's a physical business, online business, whether it's a small business, whether it's a mega business, these 3 things are consistent with every business. For the past years of my life, I've spent time selling different kinds of products across the world. This includes selling physical products, digital products, and offering my services across the world. But I've consistently had this single problem that have been eating me up, this problem. The problem I've faced over the years was having a single place where I can generate these leads, nurture them and close them without having to use multiple tools, do a lot of things and involve a lot of human resources. And this problem has literally eaten me up so much through the years. I've also launched softwares and digital products across the world, but this problem is consistent. In fact, the last software launch I did currently has over 303,000 users across the world, and it's currently processing 7 figures every week in transaction. That's how powerful my launches has been. Building solutions have always been part of me, and this time I'm taking it to a whole new level. In 2021, I made the first attempt to launch this solution, but I had to stop. But now is the time. I am happy to announce that we have taken on the journey to building and simplifying lead generation, nurturing, and closing for businesses, and that journey has just gotten started. And we are starting this journey by launching Serlzo 1.0. With Serlzo 1.0, which is the first version, you can do the following. You can generate quality leads using our supersonic lead generation infrastructure, which we made it very easy for anybody to create, set up, and deploy almost immediately. And of course, with Serlzo 1.0, you can actually deploy our automation system and infrastructure for your business, where you can connect your leads from the point of joining your list to the point of getting them ready to buy the product. And there are also a lot of in-betweens that we have added to make this experience whole and complete for you and your business. We've made the plans for this software very easy to access for different kind of businesses and the levels they are currently operating on. So we have the basic, we have the pro, and of course the ultimate plan for now, which is called the Serlzona plan. So for every business, for any level and for any revenue level you are on, there is a plan available and affordable and easy to use for your business. For us, building Serlzo is a journey. So while we continue building Serlzo, we will continuously provide updates, upgrades, and of course, improvements to the software as the day goes on. And in the coming months, we will be releasing, of course, Serlzo 1.5 and Serlzo 2.0, which is the mega launch. However, for now, I'm super excited for this, our progress thus far, and I'm super excited to welcome you to join us in this journey. But of course, without any further ado, welcome to Serlzo, where you can generate, nurture, and close leads with just a click. Welcome. Every business owner.
All right. Good night, everyone. I'm sure you guys learned something. See you tomorrow. Make sure you do your assignment. Make sure you make that post on social media. Tag Serlzo, hashtag Serlzo community. Tag me. Let me know how this nice session was for you. Good night. God bless you.